Joining us in the latest CAA On the Line, presented by Hercules Tires, is a former CAA champion, now NBA champion, Devontae Cacok. Devontae, thanks for taking the time today, and I'm sure it's been a bit of a whirlwind since the Lakers won the NBA title.
Yeah, it's been crazy. A lot of all my people just kind of congratulated me being able to get out the bubble, come back home and see my family. It's been a crazy experience, but I'm glad to be back.
Well, welcome back, and certainly, what was that experience like? Is the clock hit zeros and you realize that you are an NBA champion now?
It was surreal, the experience to see and understand and know like we just won ourselves a championship, and I kind of got a flashback of everything that happened leading up to it, from the beginning of the year for everybody to preseason to the ups and downs of COVID-19, the stopping of the season. Like it was just a lot of different things that happened just to finally get to that point and to finally be able to say that we are NBA champions. It was just a great experience, and for me to be a part of that in my first year, coming from Wilmington, coming from Georgia, I'm just blessed to be in that situation and to be a part of that legacy.
And we talked to you before you went inside the bubble, but can you take us inside that bubble a little bit, and how did you and your teammates kind of pass the time over those 3 months?
Majority of the time, if we weren't on the court, we was on the game, playing Call of Duty, stuff like that, maybe a little bit of 2K. I know they was on Madden a lot. I don't really play Madden like that, but Call of Duty for sure. I was spending a lot of time with that. Went golfing a couple times, bowling, fishing as well. They had a couple different activities, just kind of pass the time by, and we weren't able to go to any parks or anything, but it was obviously a different experience for anybody and everybody, and we kind of had to just adjust to what the situation was at hand, and we just knew what we were expected of ourselves to try to be ready to win a championship and be able to play these games and get our bodies prepared for all of that was coming our way. And I think we did good overall on just trying to be ready and stay ready for an opportunity when it came to hand.
And you appeared in your first NBA game during the bubble in August. And what did it mean to you to one, earn that time? And then what was it like hearing your name called to check into that game?
It was a blessing. I've been waiting for that moment all year long. I thought I was going to have a chance right before COVID hit. And obviously that kind of went left with the whole thing coming up at that time. But it was just a blessing. And I thought about everything else again that happened before leading to that point, and to finally be in an actual NBA game and get my first actual NBA bucket, and just being able to play. Even though we lost that game, I was still happy to be out there to play and get minutes and points and rebounds for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it just felt good to be out there. I had fun, I enjoyed it, and I just looked to build off of that.
And you spent your time in the bubble, certainly plenty of practices with the Lakers. And what's it like to go up against the likes of Anthony Davis and LeBron on a daily basis?
It's different. That's the best way I can say it. Obviously, I've never played against these high caliber players before, and obviously it's one of the best players in the world, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And to see them day in and day out, every single day for the last probably been like 6 months, I've learned and seen and gained so much knowledge from these guys, and just to see how they prepare their bodies and their mental for each and every game, and preparing themselves for every time they're even on the court for practice. It's just surreal to see how they treat the game, and they're so talented in so many different ways. They understand the game in so many different ways, not just on the court but off the court as well, and just kind of having that IQ. And that's one thing I really took away from this whole experience is IQ and understanding personnel, scouting, the game, and how things are played in certain ways. They laid it down like the whole way out throughout the whole time we were in the bubble, and just show what it takes to get to that point. And AD's a different player. I played against him a lot more one-on-one in practices and stuff like that, and to see how his game correlates and how he does different things each and every time he's out there. He's different. Both of them are, and I learned so much from each and every one of them.
And you've been home now for a couple weeks. Have you had time to reflect on your journey? Going from UNCW to being undrafted, then you're earning all G League first team honors, playing with the Lakers. Now you're an NBA champion, all within the span of 15, 16 months. Have you had time to look back on all that?
Yeah, I think I do it a little bit too much, honestly. Just like I'll tell myself, like coming from Wilmington, so many people don't expect me to get to this point. A lot of people don't expect me to be in the NBA on any team. People don't expect me to do, or people didn't expect me to do good in the G League. People didn't expect me to do good when I was on the NBA court. People didn't expect me to win the NBA championship. So there was a lot of people that didn't expect me to get to anywhere. And so I'm always grateful for my whole journey from the ups and the downs, because without the downs, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be who I am today. And to learn from each and every one of those experiences, I'm just grateful and blessed to be where I'm at. And like I said, I think about it every time, very often, as to where I came from being waived, coming from UNC Wilmington, mid-major. And I just play with a chip on my shoulder. And that's how I continue to play each and every time I'm on that court. And I'll continue that as long as I am.
You know, and looking outside the bubble now, so you win the title, you celebrate, you come back home. What one meal were you most looking forward to having once you got back home?
Some home cooked dinner from my mom's. That was for sure the number one thing I was looking forward to. I hadn't had a home cooked meal in over 3 months. Like I was fiending for my mom's cooking, but that's exactly what I had as soon as we got out. But it was good. I was happy I was able to come home, see my mom, see my grandparents, see my girl again, and like just being able to be back at home. I feel a lot better, being out the bubble. Obviously, it was a grind, but I got so much better in the bubble as well, so I can't knock on that. But I'm grateful for the whole thing that happened, and obviously coming out as a champion, that's the best way to do it.
You know, and we don't know exactly when the NBA season is going to start now in the 2021 season, but have you had a chance to start looking ahead to next year, and what are your goals for this offseason and into the next season?
My goals for this offseason is to continue to work. I have been. I kind of see my offseason meshing with my time in the bubble, because the 3 months that I was in, I was really working on my game the entire time behind the scenes. And I feel like I got so much better in those 3 months. I feel like I'm a better player than I was 3 months ago right now. And I continue to work. I worked out this morning. I'm here in Atlanta with TSF, working out with them. So they're getting me back right as well. And I feel good about my game right now. And I want to continue to work on my shooting, continue to work on my handle, continue to be confident in my game, and bring that and show that when I get out there in G League and in the NBA, whichever way it may be. But I just continue to work. I know I'm going to continue to do that. That's what I pride myself on, and it's not going to stop. And I'm going to be ready whenever the time may be, when the season comes back and whenever my opportunity comes. And I'm just going to continue to work and stay ready for that.
Well, Devontae, we appreciate you taking some time today, and congratulations again on the NBA title, and we look forward to catching up with you down the road.
No problem. Thank you guys.
Thank you.